Hello everyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem 6 Ranked Arcadia, Chapter 14. Let's see how we fare in a desert map that is so hated by newer players. Fortunately, we have someone that will be perpetually positioning her pawns perfectly, and then pushing persistently when the pressure causes them to pulverize, and it's Punich Incarnate. Altissimo, how's it going?
Perfectly.
Alright.
I have to reciprocate anyway.
So, Desert, unique opportunity because like half your units that are normally okay are now like awful at moving around, and then some of them
Yes.
that are normally okay at moving around suddenly become way above average. So I think I saw a couple flyers, a couple mages in there.
Yes. I think I've got. I don't have Lou.
Yeah, that's less mages than I expected. I see Saul, but it's like that's kind of a forced deploy at this point. I feel like he's been here for like 14 chapters in a row. And then Ray, of course, for similar reasons. And some thieves, some sword fighters. 2 Pegasus Knights.
Yeah,
Sophia.
the sword fighters are going to be taking on all those axe units.
Yeah.
Just a great grinding opportunity for them, even though I technically don't need to fight any of them.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I had my fear try to take him on an Iron Man, but she was not as trained as yours was, and she ended up dying horribly because Iron Man. So hopefully yours has a better fate. And you brought... Is that Astolfo or Chad that you got there?
I think it's Astolfo.
Okay. I was gonna ask, like, I kind of feel like the vibe of your run is gonna be like, I don't want to use the desert item trick. I want to just pick them all up with a thief, right?
Yeah. That's what it was in the FE7 run.
Yeah.
And that's what it's going to be here.
Yeah. It had been too long for me to remember, but I feel like that somehow that seems to match your playstyle quite well. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
what if like I don't know, someone like Cecilia just picks up the boots right there? Like, do you just still go there with your thief?
That actually does happen to someone. I don't remember who. And I just make sure Astolfo just stops on that area of the map anyway.
Okay.
Like, I had a plan for how he would get everything, so I'm just going to continue following it as written.
Uh-huh. Fear is just ignoring Weapon Triangle and killing wyverns with a Worm Slayer?
She's fine. Yes, it's fine.
Holy... Yeah, that's what probably the most hated enemies in this desert are the enemies that can be classified as dragons, so like the Manicheets and the Wyverns. And these top left Wyverns, I think they just have the regular stand still on the someone's in range and move AI. Then there's another group in the right hand that has 2 move AI, where they will move if they can see that within 2 movements of theirs, like 2 full movements of theirs, they can attack your units. So we're getting these guys out of the way early, I guess, so you can raid that area for treasure.
Yes, correct.
And of course, farm experience on
yes, naturally.
The using a steel lance. Okay, right.
She's fine. She doubled.
It's true. Doubling with a steel lance, a rare sight. Oh, Ray's getting some HP back with the Nosferatu. Who needs healing anyway?
Okay,
Oh my gosh.
It's fine. They have 30 hits.
That's true. The Desert Sand does give 5 or 10 avoid, I believe. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Oh, she got HP back. Yeah. I mean...
Now, Flux wouldn't have killed. That's the problem.
It does have 1 more might. Yeah, it's time for the Sophia training arc. This is really terrifying, and I think it's going to be like that for maybe the rest of the game, honestly.
She never gets good. I think that's all there is to it. She never gets reliable. She never gets any less frail. There's just no better way to do this.
15
in
HP.
non-RNG mid-up run, you can still do it, but it's difficult.
I want to say she's like sub 50 hit on a lot of enemies with Flux in this chapter. It's so awful.
She had 51 hit just there with Weapon Triangle.
Oh my god.
So
Units.
make of that what you.
Oh my god, fear!
Yeah, she got hit by the Manicheet. The Wyvern still has 31 hit. It's fine.
She saw Sophia. And she was like, oh, if she can get away with it, I can certainly get away with it. Oh my gosh. Okay, there's Chad chilling.
Right, then there's
Ellen.
Needing restore users here.
Yeah. Oh, I was wondering why they were going for Ellen over Sophia, because Sophia's lower in deployment order. And I was like, maybe it's the stabs, but then Cecilia's right there too. Interesting.
Well, no idea.
Maybe
actually,
you didn't trade away Cecilia's men, did you? I think you gave her stuff.
I gave her stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't have an explanation for what happened there.
Maybe a res difference. I know they like prioritize people that have stabs that they can use. And I think having tomes make you a bigger target, but then that does not explain why Adam would get targeted.
I didn't even think about this, and no one has pointed it out to me, so I got nothing.
Fair enough. She's like, she's a little further away. Like, it just goes against everything I know about status staff priority. But hey, it's fine.
I know. I'm confused. Maybe someone in the comments will be able to explain.
Surely. There's probably something obvious I'm missing. But usually what happens in this chapter is Ellen or not Ellen. Specifically not Ellen. Cecilia and Sophia are lowest in deployment order, and they really like that. Oh, there's the boots grab. Yeah.
But we're still just, like, gonna...
Yeah.
pretend like you got them.
Yeah, you even like put the boots on Astolfo. That's some extra commitment right there. You didn't just like move them there later on or something. It's like, no, I'm getting them now. I found these. Roy, look what I found in the sand. Aren't I good, Roy? Shouldn't I be deployed more?
He's level 12. It's gonna be easy to get him to level 20. Boosted EXP for thieves and all.
You know, with 3 staff users around between Cecilia, Ellen, and Saul, I think the status staffs literally are not hurting you at all. I think they're just helping you at this point, just get farming XP on your healers.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, more reliable. That's like that was like 2.5 point of hit right there. This will cause so many more timelines where she will hit the enemy. Excuse me, not miss.
I'm convinced that you were never supposed to train her.
Oh yeah, for sure. She is just an NPC escort mission by design, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And then Fire Emblem fans will train her anyway, because we're like that.
Because, of course they will.
Because we can. Gotta flex on this like 25-year-old game or whatever it is.
That's what I'm doing.
And another silence.
I
love the aggro priest. He's so stupid. He's like, oh, the nearest enemy. Let's get it. I can't staff bunk here. Saul with the Manakee kill. Okay. I mean, he does damage. He can do it. Oh, no speed level up? What is this? What have you done with Saul?
Stat level.
Okay. Looks like Rutger will be out first against the bandits.
We only had one use of the Worm Slayer, which is why we needed someone else to come in for that.
Right, yeah. Wait, one use? Or one, like, copy of it?
One use left on it.
Oh, really? Use it this fast? I feel like we got it in, like, chapter 12 or something, didn't we? I guess we used a lot in 13.
I used God so much then. I guess, I don't even know what Either way, it's gone.
Yeah, and it's gone. It's a good sword. I don't blame you for using it. I don't think we've had, like, 8 wyverns up until this point.
Oh, Fear was using it against the boss of chapter, 12. A lot.
Yeah, maybe that's it, yeah. I don't remember how many uses that took. I'm just surprised, but
a lot.
You'll get...
You had 10 strength.
Oh, true. That's before she started leveling, like, goodly.
She still only has 10 strength.
Oh, right. Oh my god. I forgot she still hasn't leveled goodly. Okay, so Sophia's back. Yay.
Hooray. We're all glad about that.
I mean, she's got so much training to do that any turn where she's not able to kill something is like a massive waste. And here she's forced deployed. This is her best opportunity to get kills free of cost.
Yep,
oh my god.
That's why I'm gonna be using her a lot here. But of course, I'm not gonna be able to get her to 20. I'm not gonna try to get her to 20, so we are gonna have to deploy her in other maps.
I can't wait to get out my microscope just so I can see her hit rate on mercenaries.
Not great. I'll tell you that in advance. You didn't need me to tell you that, but I'll tell you it.
Fortunately, you don't fight that many enemies at a time, so it's pretty easy to kind of rig a hit on these guys, surely. Okay, everyone else is like garbage hit too.
It's mercs. It's like dark magic isn't exactly the most accurate thing. And mercs are just strong.
And you're getting all the heals you need to with Cecilia. Pre-promotes might be stinky, but you know them being promoted doesn't really hurt the heal XP that much.
Yeah, no, healing from pre-promotes is totally valid. Except for Yoder, because he won't get any experience from it.
Yeah. And, like, Saul's not doing it, because he's far away. And he was, like, busy killing things, so might as well use Cecilia for that purpose.
Yeah, so I don't mind having her here for that.
Okay, Milady coming in with the 72 Iron Lance.
Let's see what it is.
Oh, you don't.
Nothing.
You don't even do it, which makes you think you tried and missed and then redid it.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
That sucks. And this is where you trade Milady to an actual version. She misses, and you have another shot next turn. Right? Right? Ooh, good level.
Right.
18 strength, 16 speed. Milady is so unfair.
Totally unfair. Those hard mode bonuses do so much.
Is this the highest
Still
density of like
good.
broken units you've deployed between like Rutger and Milady and this Saul and Laura
It might be.
and Cecilia? I had to do it. It's like 3 Iron Lances between these 2 Pegasus Knights. What are they doing? What are they bringing?
Preparing for many enemies. I don't know.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but people hate this map, and I get why, because you can't see anything. If you don't know where the enemies are and they just come at you and you die like 5 turns in, that feels bad. 10 turns in feels even worse, etc, etc. But at least there's like almost no reinforcements. The only reinforcements that spawn are in a corner where you're very unlikely to be. And if you're there, then it's probably because you know they're there. So
Yeah.
But on the other hand, almost every enemy feels like a reinforcement because they pop up out of nowhere.
Yeah, the wyverns especially at the end of the map can sometimes overwhelm you if you're not prepared for them.
For sure.
Because there's a lot of them, and since like the way they move, sometimes your army isn't like well positioned to actually take them out. Since wyverns are not easy to beat.
Yeah.
We don't have air caliber at this point because you haven't made it to the shop.
Doesn't Cecilia come with one?
She might, but if that's the case, then she's the only one that has it, and she's not fast enough to double.
That's true. You could trade it to Ludo if you wanted to.
So yeah, if you had a trained blue, you could trade it to him, but not everyone's going to.
Mm-hmm. That is fair. You also deployed no archers though. So if this army has struggles with the wyverns, I feel like
That's true.
that's a problem of your own making.
That could be a thing you could do, but I don't know. Klein is probably the only one I'd actually consider.
Yeah, Klein is insanely good because he can one-shot with the silver bow. And he can still kind of move like 33
33
hit.
hit?
Oh my gosh. Ugh, that's so terrible. Which like
But look how much EXP she gets.
Oh my
she also
God.
got skill again. She's perfect.
I once
Best
had-
unit.
I once had my Saul die in this almost exact spot in an Iron Man because I tried to feed Sophia a kill and she missed and I couldn't. And then someone else missed as well and then I couldn't kill like a hero or something. And
I remember that.
I couldn't let Sophia die because guiding requirements and everything. Freaking awful.
It's not worth it.
It's so bad. The fun thing with Sophia is like as super terribly awful as she has 2 funny things going for her. One of them is that you can have like dumb theoretical arguments about whether it counts that she finds you a guiding ring. And 2,
Yeah.
if you're gonna train a really awful unit and give them like everything you want to give them and you have the resources, you can buy her angelic robes and Nosferatu tomes and she can tank if you give her a lot of that shit. Like even if her stats are like really bad, if you get her to 60 HP before promoting or something like that, something ridiculous like that, it can kind of work. It just requires so much stuff, like so much of it.
Yeah, I remember having some of those, seeing some of those debates with regards to Pokemon in game 2, where it's like, well, this Pokemon can do really, really good if you, use all this stuff on them. And it's like, well, yeah, but that requires you to use all this stuff on them, and it's not ideal.
Okay, so oh my god, this was the exact problem. It's like, oh, one of these guys hits you, you're just dead or almost dead instantly. Freaking berserkers.
It's fine. Nobody else is gonna hit him, right?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully we'll see. So the one thing I hate about these reinforcements is like half of them seem to have hand axes. So
Yes, it's infuriating for combat rank.
yeah, that's what I thought might be the problem. Because Rutger and Fear are probably the best 2 at this if they've been trained. But they're still not that good. They're still like probably 3, like they probably need 2 rounds to kill a hand axe brigand and just use like an expensive weapon. And they still have to deal with like 2 bosses that can just one-shot them or nearly one-shot them. I think one of them is Devil Axe, the other one is Halberd. And then
Yeah.
they're like the only ones that do it well, unless you trained, I don't know, like Chad's to level 20 or something ridiculous like that. Like
Maybe if you had like a promoted OG or Deke, then you could have hand axes, but
Yeah.
they're not accurate either, so it kind of runs into the same problem.
yeah, in a ranked run especially, that'd be big. In a casual playthrough, it would be kind of okay. But if you equip a hand axe, you lose the weapon triangle. They do an extra point
Right.
damage. Like, it's such an annoying bit of reinforcements, like annoying group, because if you have a unit that is capable of fighting in that area, like reliably surviving and maybe not one rounding, but like two rounding them at 1 to 2 range. If you had to do it like that,
beating a hero.
yay! Let's go, Sophia. She's grown a lot already.
Skill.
A lot of skill.
That's actually good, but still not because her starting skill is so trash.
Oh my god.
Sorry, anyway, you were saying about the
Yeah.
sword users.
Yeah, so the real kicker for me is that if you have a unit there that can take that on, you want them on the front line, not in the bottom corner waiting for reinforcements. Yeah. Like, there's not many units like that in FE6, but if you had them, you wouldn't put them there.
Right, exactly. That's another part of it. So it's an interesting thing to deal with, to choose to deal with. You could just ignore all of them altogether and just, like, bum rush the end of the map, but that's not what we're doing.
That is what I do, and at least 2 or 3 times I've been like around this oasis where you are right now, just walking around, and suddenly just one of the berserkers just pops up out of the fog. He's like, oh shit, he's all the way here already?
That's always funny though.
Like, oh my god, where'd you come from? Because if you don't put anyone where Rutger is, for example, then they just walk towards you like as fast as they can. And even at 2 or 3 tiles a turn.
It's not very fast, but...
Hey, good level though.
Yeah.
Okay, so you took care of one hero. Is there another one besides the boss?
I think there's a second.
And I remember a bishop, and then the wyvern group is, I think, still outstanding.
Yeah, and then in the bottom right area, I think there's some mages and a mannequin.
Right, yeah.
Which are going to get in my way if I need to get all the treasures, but also, obviously, I want to kill them anyway for EXP.
Yeah, I've had many stressful planning sessions, like turns where I'm just like frozen in analysis paralysis trying to figure out, can I get that warp staff without dying? Like, I just want to get the warp staff and then immediately seize. Trying to figure that part out is super tough. And usually I just end up fighting in the bottom right corner anyway.
Yeah.
And that's with me using Dead at Item Trick to just pick it up with Milady. But obviously you don't want to risk Milady dying to anything ever in Iron Man.
Yeah, naturally.
I'm mentioning Iron Mans a lot for this game because this is like the last Iron Man I did somewhat recently, the timed Iron Man, and then it was also my first Iron Mans ever. I think I've done 2 before that actually, like 1 off screen and 1 on stream. And this chapter is one of the reasons why Iron Mans are such a big pain for blind players. I think this is like kind of a fine chapter for me because I just know where every enemy is already. But holy god, is it a pain if you don't know where everything is.
Yeah, mercs, heroes, wyverns, like there's a lot of just annoying enemies that can just ambush you, and if you don't have something good to take them on, which you might not have something good to take them on if you see the movement restriction and decide, okay, we're not going to bring like my paladins or my sword masters or whatever the case is. Yep.
At least you do have the Bible Killer Lances now. That makes Milady and the Pegasus Knights a lot more smooth, more hit rate, and then maybe sometimes you miss, but also you now have like 40 crit on enemies.
Yes, the Killer Lances are excellent for this. So having some trained flyers makes this chapter a lot more bearable.
For sure. And then occasionally something bad can happen still, like the Berserkers have crits. Sometimes you had like the Killing Edge Merc earlier that can kind of, reverse that back at you. But it becomes a lot more bearable, like you said. Ooh, this is such bad hit.
Shot is still not great.
Alright, Saul doubles a hero.
Yes!
Oh, good.
It's great.
He's
got 22 speed.
Why is Rutger not, like, using Elixir? Why is he doing this?
Because he needs all his weapons and also screw healing items.
He needs all his weapons? Oh no.
I don't know if he actually does.
I think I saw a Silver Sword, a Killing Edge, and maybe like 2 Iron Swords or something like that.
Maybe he doesn't need all his weapons. Maybe he could have just taken an elixir.
Maybe. I
mean, Elixir... just know how I am about the healing items.
Yeah, elixirs be expensive.
That too.
I get it. I'm just amazed you were willing to do that, and then just continue. I think he has 3 Iron Swords, but one of them has like 3 uses at this point.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I get it. And because the Brigands only have 2 move, and there's only so much space around him that can 2-range him, at least sometimes they'll just like suicide at 1 range, or some of them have steel axes. So it's not all like hand axe doom and gloom, but it is a lot of that.
Yes.
Alright, how we're gonna feed Sophia this turn? It probably involves Pegasus Knights not killing an enemy, and then Sophia not killing an enemy because she missed.
Well, except for the part where that doesn't happen, because
that never happens. I love how we could tell that she missed when she just didn't attack. It's just so goofy to me. Like,
I tried like multiple variations on that and just wasn't able to get it to work.
Yeah, you like Doctor Strange back and forth. Like, oh, there's literally no timeline where we win this time. Just give the Infinity Stones to Thanos. It's over. And I just give up right here. Okay, Ray is getting this one. No, he's thinking about it. The melee. He is confident.
I don't remember why I decided it needed to be melee. But...
I like to use the joke applying Heartseeker. That's like a fate skill that gives plus 20 hit if you're at close range on Dark Mages.
Perfect. That's exactly what I was doing. Completely calculated.
Yep. I don't even know what the reason could be, but maybe like positioning for next turn for Ray is important.
Positioning.
It definitely was not supports. I can tell you that much. Oh, where are you going, Millie? That's our best doubling unit. Where are you going? Why are you such a coward, milady? Get back in there. That's such a weird rescue. I wonder what that's for. I can't even think of a good reason for it. Like, usually when you rescue, you do it like in the middle of your turn so you can like tilt, tick, drop the guy. Huh. I'm so puzzled. Good
Just
job,
hold my
Rutger.
tongue. It's pretty funny.
Oh god, the combat rank is trashed. It's trashed. Well, you checked it at the start, but I was like yapping, so I didn't see what actually happened there.
I don't think I saw it either.
I have to go back and check. Yeah, I'm assuming you don't remember what it is either. Huh? What are you doing
Probably
there?
still bad.
What are you doing there, Saul? And there's probably enemies there, but like what? Oh, you're trying to heal Rutger, aren't you?
Yes.
With the
That's
physic.
why I was laughing, because you were like, I'm so puzzled, right? As like Rutger was fighting us.
Yeah, I'm complaining about Rutger like 5 turns in a row. Okay, you want to physic Rutger, and he was not arranged. It makes sense.
Yes, correct.
Alright, action economy moment. I get it. The funniest reason for this could be for me if Rutger like dies in like 2 turns from now. So you need to like, oh, I need to physic him 1 turn from now.
I don't know if I like got that far, or if I just decided ahead of time that I was gonna send Saul. I don't remember how my planning for that went.
I will say, like, Fog of War is annoying, but this clears a really good example of showing how you can mitigate it, because you had a Torch Staff on Ellen and a Thief around, and just look how many tiles are revealed. Almost nothing can attack you when you reveal this much. Like, you can see these wyverns that are just far away from you. I don't know if you can deal with them. Like, it's still super hard to kill that many wyverns without a bow user around. But at least you see them and you can back off a little bit if you think you can't beat them.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just, you gotta know what you're up against, and you can mitigate it.
Yes.
That's true for a lot of Fire Emblem. And I guess you could make the argument that knowing what you're up against is a problem for like when you're playing a blind strategy game. But even so, like the game telegraphs for you, like, hey, this is going to be Fog of War, and you should have torches or you should have torch staff.
Yes.
And it's up to you as the player to say, okay, the game has given me the tools to deal with this. I might as well put them to good use here.
Yes. And if you're blind, might as well make yourself less blind.
Yeah.
Just reduce the blindness. You could have risked dropped Saul with a Thief. Didn't.
No, I'm bringing it up to the main group.
Fair enough. So I guess
so I moved everyone forward, and then the wyverns were there, and then whatever I did, I was like, okay, I can't take them on with this formation, so now we're backing off.
This group is awful at fighting wyverns. Like, your best unit for it is Cecilia. Especially if the Wormslayers broke, like you said. Like, this is not happening. You need Saul and Milady.
And they're on their way back.
I think Milady can do it. Like, fight a bunch of them with the Killer Lance. Kill like half of them. Wow! You survived and oh my god, 2 dead Pegasus Knights. Oh my god, no! What are we doing? Gonna have to take that intro back. Holy shit.
Yeah, this is
dead.
This chapter could definitely play better, but it's like, I gotta train Sophia, I gotta do a lot of risks here anyway. I gotta do a lot of really...
No, that's cap. This does not make training Sophia easier the way he did this. No shot. That made it harder.
I just meant as far as manipulating so that she actually gets hits. I'm not talking about the wyverns.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
I'm just talking about the chapter as a whole.
Sophia's like, how does this help me? They're dead. They're almost dead. Oh, you... Okay. Okay, these are a lot of actions that are not killing wyverns. I'm legit worried that these guys are gonna survive and then miss like everything on enemy phase.
I don't remember exactly what I'm
Oh
about
my
to do.
god. Cecilia, you better come in clutch right here. No one's killing things. Uh-oh. Alright, will they get out of this alive? Find out in the next episode. Jesus Christ, what a cliffhanger of a turn. Everyone is just like, maybe if I don't look at them, the wyverns will go away and not attack us. They have no object permanence. And Sophia, I mean, she could just move back. That's right, she could just move out of range. She has 5 move. Roy. Okay, that is a formation.
Building a wall. I mean, it means that most of them can only hit one unit, and the only one who can hit by multiple is Saul, who will double.
Is that true? I mean, multiple can attack Sophia and Ray, and I think there's a javelin and a mage there. Like,
Okay,
I
was
don't know.
wrong. I don't know what I was talking about.
I don't know if that is an accurate assessment.
Yeah, well, clearly it's
Oh,
not.
ugh. All right, okay. Roy magnetized a couple of them into missing. We live. And I guess now Milady and Saul are here, and now you have another like kill you can do with Cecilia, so it's probably okay now. Plus Larum is here, like your best unit can be used twice. Yeah. And last time that was true as well, but your best unit was Cecilia, so...
Yeah. Also, I needed Larum to dance for Saul, because Saul had just been dropped, so I needed to be able to use him for healing that turn. So Milady was never going to get to attack.
Yeah, unless the lady went like, give Saul to someone else and then attacked, and then gets dancing, gets attacked again, but...
I don't know if that would have been possible.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but now it should be fine. Only 3 wyverns.
And a weirdo mage.
Yeah, the mage is like, he's part of their group. They adopted him as one of their own.
I see.
He's a good friend. Okay. It's always like kind of sketchy, right? When you're trying to fight a whole group and you attack like one enemy and then you attack another enemy, and it becomes harder and harder to find a configuration of things that will kill them all. Oh, the kill lands into a non-crit. You got me there. Nice misdirection. Sleight of hand.
Nice.
Oh, gosh, she's so good. She's everything Shannon ever was. Holy.
Exactly.
Almost makes me want to use her, but I know this is RNG blessed, so no. This unit still sucks. Alright.
Well, I didn't manipulate the level ups.
Uh-huh.
I did in
That's
my
true.
previous run, but I tried to avoid that for this one.
That's true. I take this statement back. I did not mean to insinuate that. But it is like, you do train everyone, so you get to pick the best of the ones.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not manipulated, it's just a really large sample size.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, Sophia dance, kill Wyvern Lord, 51 hits. Shoutouts to all the skill level ups.
Could be worse.
Brought it from hurt by 2 RN to helped by 2 RN. That's her second defense level up. This is not Sophia, actually.
This is such a weird stat. I hate this unit.
Defense...
Like, I love using Nito, but I hate this unit.
Is defense like the least helpful stat to get on her? Because she's probably going to get O-code for the rest of her life. So it should never matter.
She's only hitting everything from 2 range. Yeah, like, it doesn't matter.
You'd
She's
rather
not tanking hand axe.
Most of the time, a point of luck or res would be better. Which is hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 use killing edge. Spent on these poor... Oh my god. Oh, right.
Here, finally.
That's why I sometimes get ambushed by those guys. I didn't know they spawned exactly there. Holy, that's such a dumb spot. Like...
I know.
They're obviously from some kind of like tribe or bandit group that like bands together near the bottom left somewhere. So why can't they just teleport in at the top? That makes no sense. Oh, Rutger capped. Nice.
Yeah, he went from, I think, level 12 or 14 to capping.
Sounds about right. Yeah, he killed 2 bosses and then like a bunch of not bosses.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they have the boss flag, but sure they give for more XP at least.
Yeah. Either way, lots of XP.
Yeah, now he's wasting it. You should move him up to fear. Oh, thank God he has like 60 Iron Sword uses left just in case.
Yeah, you're right. I could have put a elixir on him then.
But now you got Saul XP. But also, Milady and Saul had to AFK from the Wyvern battle for a turn. Alright, time to redo the run. I sentence you to another 5 years of FE6 discourse.
No! I can't stand discourse.
Saul's getting picked up again. He didn't even do anything. He just sat there. Was like, all right, taxi. Here, taxi. Okay, I'm guessing he's gonna help with the bottom part somehow. I think there's like a mage you can bait that position or something.
Yeah,
Something
there's
like
a man down there that nobody is any good against except the guy who can double.
Yeah, makes sense. I don't think Cecilia doubles Manikeets either. Or if she does, it's not enough damage to be worth. Oh, hey, it's a guiding ring.
Hooray!
She can use that on herself. Right, right. Oh, the houses. That's right. You got houses
to
here.
visit.
Telling us about the Delphi shield. Thank you, dude. Ooh, that. Okay, that's a stupid ass house. Like, if you need to be told that there's treasure in the bones, it's too late at this point. You're already at the oasis.
Yeah, you're already
like,
at the end of the map.
What are you gonna do? Send all your flyers back to dig up all the treasure? Like, I know we're doing that for the warp staff and the silver blade, but like, come on.
That's not the bones.
That's even worse.
Yeah, bad house.
We're furious is also not the bones. Like, it's okay to like. It's so dumb to like have treasure near the bones, but also not near the bones. Like, at least make a consistent pattern. Come on.
Yeah, you're not. I mean, I guess if you played other Fire Emblem games, you're aware that there's desert treasure. But even so, that doesn't give you hints as to where they are until that guy, and he's not entirely correct because there's treasure that's not near the bones. That's annoying. Bad for blind players.
I do reckon that if you play this game, you're gonna pick up some treasure just by accident, because it's like there's so many tiles on the map where you want to be that have treasure. Some of it is out of the way, you won't find it. Like, you're not gonna get the silver card or the talisman or whatever because they're in a place where you're not gonna look. Like, whatever's at the bottom left, bottom, and top left, you're probably not gonna get blindly.
Yeah.
But the boots, you'll probably find.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Yeah, like almost any tile Cecilia can move to turn 1 has the boots, I think.
Yeah. And if you bring a thief just because they're useful in Fog of War,
right,
then there you go.
That is a really good point, actually. If they made this map Fog just to make you bring thieves, that would be a really good point in their favor for that.
Yeah, true.
All right, we're dancing Ellen for more Fog grinding ? You only have 1 torch staff total, right, in this game?
Yeah.
That's annoying. I mean, this is basically the last map where it's useful, because I think the only other Fog map is 21X. And
yeah, you're right.
That you might need like 1 use.
I don't really need the torch staff on that map.
Yeah.
I'll have other things that I can do with Ellen by that point.
At that point, you have so many more tools.
Yeah.
And if you really need more vision, you have a torch end list, end name of item, just a torch.
Yeah, the torch item.
It was so funny that they're both just called torch. Like, they're not even naming it torch staff. I think that's why they probably changed it to like different names. Like in Engage, they call it the Illumine staff. As an illuminate.
That would make sense. Just to make it easier to think about. Talk about.
Yap about. Oh! I saw that.
I forget why I had to do that. I think my controller disconnected.
That's what I'd say too. Makes sense.
And I was just like, I really don't want to do a run back of this.
I get it. It's like I think I saw it was like a 40-minute run this chapter. I get it. 47 even. Peak. Yeah, 47 minutes. Oof.
Yeah, my controller was disconnected. That's what it was.
Gotta have one smooth recording. They're like, oh, I caught you using save states in a run that is RNG planned. Lamau.
And also, like, clearly nothing changed.
Yeah.
Between the 2 states.
Yeah, nothing. I think it was like perfectly framed actually. Like, everyone was in the same spot in their like little idling animations. I only noticed because you loaded save state.
Yeah.
Oh god, someone had a poison weapon.
Their frigates over here.
Yeah. Wait, where did those come from? The right side? What the heck?
Yeah, I guess you're not normally fighting them. You're probably heading up. But yeah, I guess there's some dudes here.
Yeah. I know when I usually get out. It's usually before the guide and turn limit. I don't know if that was an issue at all for you this time.
I think I had to rush a little. Like, I had to redo because I was having trouble killing the boss in the turn limit.
That makes sense.
So I think I had to kind of reevaluate that.
He does give Henning flashbacks. He is a 1-2 range hero on a gate.
none of this group is particularly great at dealing with him. Like, I guess Saul and Milady are, but they're currently preoccupied elsewhere on the map.
Yeah. Well, at least those are the two units that are like the easiest to get somewhere else if you need them somewhere else.
Yeah.
Saul's light has 6 move, no matter whether it's desert or not. Milady is Milady.
Milady's Milady. Wise words.
This is why I'm professional Fire Emblem commentator. Milady is Milady, guys. I checked my sources for this one and I can verify that this is true. Figure's facing 0 hit, which is giving me a lot of relief. Not so much for Sophia, who's getting doubled and 1-hit KO'd by a bandit.
Oh yeah, right. Maybe she did need that defense level up.
I mean, she's gonna need more. She's gonna need more of those. But maybe if given an angelic robe, it's not gonna happen though, because you save stat boosters, right? You're never using them.
I don't use them. Yeah.
Does that include the boots?
Yes, that includes the boots.
Oh my god.
I don't really have a good reason. I couldn't really afford it in the FE7 run, just because that one was so tight on funds, and I just decided, like, screw it, we're just gonna keep the same restriction here just for shits and giggles.
So, I'm out here saving my gold for the entirety of Fire Emblem 6, The Binding Blade, for Nintendo PC, to use boots for the last couple chapters from the secret shop. Like, I'm selling everything in chapter 21 to buy boots, just so I can have extra points of movement for 4 chapters-ish. You,
Yes.
on the other hand, are resisting the urge to use a free pair of boots in chapter 14.
Yes, correct.
Damn. I guess we do not. Yeah, we are just not the same, I guess.
I'm
Warp
not sure who
staff.
I would have used it on, if I had. Honestly, probably Dancer, and I know that's like a controversial opinion, but it would, I think, help me a lot with getting scrubs to get extra kills.
I think I can see it. I did Boots Dancer on Laram, actually, in one of my recent runs, the Lin Binding Blade runs. I thought it was okay, but I also almost always felt like I would have rather had it on Milady. It's the main thing.
That would have been a second consideration, is some flying unit, probably Milady.
Mm-hmm.
Nice level up.
I think Dancer in general, probably always like a top, I don't know, 3, top 5 kind of use for boots, I think. So it's not controversial to say that they're good, but it's also like a guarantee that there's someone who's going to be better at it, I think. Like,
I think that's fair.
Milady, I don't know about Percival. Like, I usually don't find it that good on Paladins, even though it makes sense in theory. Like, make big unit with big move and big stats, move further, but I don't know,
I think if you're doing that, there's more benefit to be had by doing it for a flyer then.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Flyer gets even more freedom out of it. And there's some maps where like even a Boots Paladin just doesn't do nearly as much as a Boots Flyer.
Right.
This Milady's stats are just so goated. Just so goated.
She's too good.
But if I'm memeing around with the boots, I will usually give them to a foot unit, just to have a quote-unquote mounted foot unit.
That's fair.
I did
Maybe
enjoy
I could have given a stall or something.
But I can see in the context of your playthrough how you can boots Laram, and then she's in a better position to do it. I do think that with the tempo that you're playing at, just kind of having to fight most of the enemies in most maps and having to slow down for like Roy's tempo, that Laram can probably reach the scrub twice in a turn anyway without the boots. And,
Yeah, that's a consideration.
And then, like, at that point, it probably does add some flexibility, but not a whole lot.
Yeah, so I don't know.
If anything, give it to Sophia. Give her more flexibility. Plus, it would be a flex. Aren't you into those? Isn't that your thing?
It's true. It's true. Giving Sophia the boots is one hell of a flex.
I guess another candidate could be Roy, because you know he's going to be there for every map, whereas in the rank playthrough you're often cycling your units in and out. Whereas at least Roy would always
also
have
true.
more move. But both Roy and Laram, I think, to get to the spaces fast, boots usually not the best way to solve that. Like, if they can't move far enough because they're being endangered, and the boots are not going to help a whole lot with that, and then you can catch them back up with like one simple rescue drop. Usually, so I think you always lose some value from boots for doing that. But that is like one way to think about boots. I hope.
Definitely a useful item. I'm just weird.
I get the logic. I was gonna say it's very funny to me that one of the enemies in the bottom right had like a poison axe, because I think it's like a try to kill a person in the desert. Like, imagine you're like by yourself in the desert and you get poisoned. It's like, okay, I have 4 turns to live and then I die. I have to get to the oasis before I die. It's kind of like a You know how deserts are usually used in fiction, right? As like as a trope, it's like, oh, I'm gonna die of thirst. Oh,
Yes.
there's water right there. There's like an ice cream vendor. Oh, it's a, what do they call it? Like a mirage.
Raj, yeah.
Shit. That kind of stuff. Slow deaths in deserts.
I guess everyone here has sufficient water to be
Yeah.
dealing with literally a sandstorm while they're trying to fight their way through it.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen any pure water on here. Not enough mages to warrant it, but I guess that they do have their rations. They're private ones. All we see is their weapon slots.
Yeah, no.
They don't...
Which doesn't contain vulns or anything, so.
Yeah. Ray, I know Sophia was doing reckless things. It doesn't mean you have to do it too. Oh my god. Gosh. Oh, you bought killing edges, right? I was wondering, like, where did we get all these killing edges? But I just remember we had a lot. Oh, okay.
Because I never, like, I didn't fully use that up on her joining chapter or anything.
Cecilia almost died too. They just faced 50%. Oh my god. I'm imagining that you were to your mages, you're like Gordon Ramsay, you need the beam brace, like you're an idiot sandwich or whatever. Or not the other one where he's like calling him a donkey. It's like, oh, Ray, you almost died to lethal. Oh, you my precious, my beloved. Oh dear, you know. And then Cecilia almost dies. It's like, you donkey. Okay, got the silver blade.
Yeah, I remember seeing that video. It's pretty funny.
Donkey. I think that's the last treasure, the silver blade, which makes sense because it's also the last treasure you ever need. Like, whoever needs a silver blade ever.
True.
Ray could really use some Nosferatu right now, I think. But someone stole it.
Yeah.
Can't imagine who did that.
Mm.
Who could have done
Me
this?
neither.
Whose fault could this possibly be? Okay, yep. Still no boss attacks yet, which explains... I think if this is the rough plan used previously, I think that explains a lot. Oh my god, Saul's in
The other problem is they have 4 lightnings, yeah.
Yeah, I think even if you hit all 4, that would not be kill the boss.
Yeah, so I don't remember how I ended up resolving this situation, but that was annoying.
My guess is...
with the chapter 12x where I didn't have enough lightnings to have killed the boss, so I had to make those weird triangle attack things work.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why you did it. Not because it's just funny.
Well, I mean, I was gonna anyway, but then I had to, like, because Saul couldn't contribute enough damage, I also had to, like, set up a thing where they had to be able to take hits. They couldn't just use it to kill the boss.
Okay, 4 lightnings actually would have killed him. That did a lot of damage in one hit. He missed once, but it's a lot of damage. I like the, he's like, oh, choose your death. At 1 range or 2 range, and 2 range just always does 10 damage.
Yeah.
Fear with the 1 use Wo Dao break. Gets level
Fear's
20.
also kept.
Same level as Rutger, just, you know, 10 strength. 10 strength as a mage. Gee, I wonder which one is a better promotion candidate.
There were some units that it was like, if this unit ends up with decent stats, then I'll consider promoting them. Fear was on that list until she got here with 10 strength.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, you're off the list, sorry.
You're no longer invited to promotion party. Unfortunate. I don't even think she'd be bad as a promotion just because she still has that strength and skill, but you're gonna have way better units. Like Rutger. Yeah. To everyone's surprise. Oh my gosh. Also 6 defense seems very low, but I don't know if that's typical for her. I don't use her very often.
I don't know. No, I've probably got it in the comments of my video. Let's see.
What are averages?
Yeah.
And like her comparison to average? Makes sense. Oh, wait. Oh, right. Lady sees more blood. Okay.
Oh, for some reason it got formatted weird in my YouTube description. It's like a list of bullet points instead of a plus or minus like it's supposed to be. I've got no idea then. She's got 0.85 defense. I don't know which direction.
Sounds like it's about typical for her then.
Yeah.
Either way, whether it's plus or minus 85. Like it's either 6 or 8. Okay. I love how it's safe for Manichaetes if you just have like 1 unit between them and everything else around them is desert tiles. Like this is just a totally safe position for Ellen.
Bad.
Oh, Ray is just out of tomes and out of HP. He's just done. Are you gonna kill that guy with like Chad or Stolfo? That's funny. I still don't know. Why do I not know yet which thief it is? I should have seen it, but like...
It's a Stolfo.
Okay, alright. That's true. I think I did see that. I just wasn't sure enough to commit to it. I don't know about Pegasus Knight fighting Randy here, but we'll see. He'll get it done, I'm sure. There's no way you can kill this boss with Sophia. I'm pretty sure that's literally zero hit.
I don't even think I'm gonna try.
Zero hit.
Ah, she doesn't double. I forgot.
Yeah, maybe with Slim, you might double. Because I think your Thea has cap speed at this point, right? Like 16 or 20 speed.
She does, yeah.
I think I saw 15 strength and 20 speed at one point. Oh my god, Fear.
Little wasted EXP on both Fear and Rucker, but it's honestly not that bad because it's only like 3 enemies for each of them.
Yeah. For all the memeing I did on it, it probably does help your combat unit now, combat rank now, that they're like 2 rounding enemies at least.
Yeah.
Which seems like a crazy thing to say that 2 rounding helps your combat rank, but that's just the combat we're dealing with.
That doesn't matter.
Combat rank is outrageous to me now, looking at like how bad these scrubs are. Like you're 3 or 2 rounding most enemies, and sometimes you're not countering.
Like I said, it gets better near the end of the game, but for a lot of the game, it is a struggle.
Mm-hmm.
And certainly, it would be better if I wasn't trying to raise literally every unit to 20.
That's for sure. I guess at least we have the killer weapon crits to kind of make up for it. And eventually people will promote and sometimes one-run things.
Yeah, and killer weapons are great.
Mm-hmm. I'm sincerely hoping there will be a point where at least like the majority of your scrubs are level 20. And then you can just use promoted units to kill things in one round without worrying about it.
Yeah, like I said, though, that's late game.
Uh-huh.
So, but yes.
It's far
that
away. Okay, we're gonna Thea kill. Oh my god, she's like, oh, she's so close to death. But hey, level 18 with these stats, I'll take it. I don't even care if you level up bad now, it's fine. You're good. Oh, no armory visit. You can buy Nosferatu's here. I don't know if you want to. I don't think I saw the silver card on here.
I think I need to go to the shop. Yeah, okay.
Oh.
I am going. I'm selling some stuff.
Yeah, just you know, just. Ugh.
I know it hurts to
It
see.
pains me. It pains me. But at least you did it on screen, so we can all ceremoniously say goodbye to the boots and the speed wing. You know, I could make Lady good, or I could buy like 6 Nosferatu tomes for Sophia.
Yeah, exactly. You get it.
Hey, men's! Silver card buying is so fun. In most games, if you buy something with silver card, you can just do it because if you don't have using it, you can just sell it. But in FE6, just selling something is like a massive committal, and like you have to plan for it in the battle itself.
Yeah.
So it's not as free, but
I like that, honestly.
yeah, it's interesting. It makes the buying more interesting, but also a little bit more stressful.
Yeah, true.
Funny. Okay, good clear, good farming, nice 2 cap units in our arsenal, but we got like 19 unpromoted Sophia levels in exchange to do. So I'm not sure if our to-do list has been shortened or lengthened.
Unsure.
We'll find out next time and the next
Alright.
few times. See
Next
ya.
few times, yeah.
Yes.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.